Last time on Skoolie Life, I pedaled Onion Creek Canyon and spent the night in the canyon before traveling back to Potash Road on the Colorado River just below CanyonLands National Park. And I did some hiking around the area where I had been camping before. At the beginning or the end of Potash Road. And my memory, this might be 6-8 miles long till you get to White Rim. But there's a lot of shit out here. There's the industrial stuff right here. They're collecting potash, and that's over there. And they've got another processing plant here. I think that's drying pits where they take the liquid that's coming out of the side of the plateau there. They're collecting the water and letting the salt dry out of it. And and that's the company that I'm staying on here. They've got a big sign that says recreation use encourage. Camping, recreation use. I think it's something like that. Now, I think this is a brilliant PR move by the company, allowing use of their private property, and it's beautiful property. Depending on how you feel about barren desert canyons, I've fallen in love with them, especially this one. But I just think it's brilliant PR to allow the public to use your land free of charge. And, there's probably many people that have a problem with them taking resources out of this area. But, if they allow people to camp here for free, how can you be mad at these folks? It was a bit of a challenge to get down that mess of rocks there. It's deceptive. You look at it and you're like, there's a way down somewhere. You just keep going down, and then you're looking down stuff like that, and you don't want to climb down that without a rope. It's nothing to hold on to. 15 feet. But man, I'm so glad to be back in here. I had trouble this week with the solar. What I thought was a cloudy day ruined my batteries, but it turns out that the controller just, I don't know, shorted out or did something that it needed to be reset, and the only way to reset it, and I didn't know this at the time. All I was saying is power's coming in, and then I slowly realized, well, the battery's not working really well, and two big ass batteries, which are less than 2 months old, are basically ruined. So I had to go get another one yesterday and plugged it up yesterday afternoon about this time, about 2 o'clock. Got out here about 4 o'clock, didn't think anything about it. I'm thinking, hey, everything's great, I'm back in business. The controller was still acting real wacky. Normally it displays fairly consistent numbers when the sun's shining, and it still wasn't. It was much better, and everything was working, but I had a new freshly charged battery that I just slapped in there, and that didn't make sense. It didn't register until last night. I cranked the generator up, put the charger on, and realized the battery really was down. And so rather than ruin another brand new battery, one of those damn things was $300, almost $400, and the other was just a cheap Walmart battery, no big loss. I can probably get a warranty on that. But so I went and got a new battery yesterday, installed it. Everything's hunky dory. Till last night, I realized that it's not charging, and expensive lesson. I'm just glad I didn't have to buy a new controller, which was what I thought I was going to have to do. I was like, well, shit, I'm out $400 of batteries. I'm out $450 controller because it's on the frets and they're not going to warranty it and blah, blah, blah. And so I called the guys at Blue Sky up, and They said, try this, try this, try this, try this. So they gave me 3 things to try. And none of them worked. I was getting ready to call the guy back and looked up and noticed the controller was off. Blew a little fuse while I was fucking with it. Put the new fuse in it, boom, it's back up and running perfect. Maybe even better than the day I bought it. But the weird thing is, I don't know what happened. And the guy at Blue Sky, I don't know what happened either. But now I know if it starts doing that again, I just unhook everything and hook everything back up. That should take care of it. Hopefully I won't cost me another battery. Man, trying to get to the river, but I don't know how far down I'm gonna have to go to get there. This is a little bit intimidating on all these rocks. How about this sucker? Another little mushroom in the middle of a bunch of mushrooms. Man, I love this place. Alright. Finally made it to the edge of the canyon. And I am looking at the Colorado River. Holy shit. There's people living over there. I saw that one house, but I thought that was a... So this is the settlement that you can see from where I'm parked. And I saw that the first day I was up here. Looks like a nice house. Some kind of a guard shack / bathroom. I'm not really sure what that is. And a dugout. I don't know what the hell you call those. And then there's one behind the house too. Anyway, it's got a chimney. But what you can't see is this building down here. Looks like some kind of a utility building. Doesn't look much like a house. It's got air conditioning. It's got a big pull-up door on the back. And it's got solar. And it's got solar down here. But also what you don't see is hidden in the... Well, I can't find it. Hidden in the water. There is a boathouse in here somewhere. I can't really see on this monitor. Anyway, and then there's 2 more houses up there too. But here's the thing I don't understand is you're gonna drive down this monster freaking road that comes down the side of this mountain here. You can't really see it. I'll see if I'll get my other camera out tonight and we'll do that. Why does standing on a narrow piece of rock like this make me uneasy? I mean, that should be like a mountain goat. But I'm not saying terrifying. Riding that fucking bike down shit like this is terrifying. But I think it all goes back to some other thing. So I'm taking it easy because I don't want to sprain anything. Exercise is a unique thing for me. It's a real treat. Oh no! Parasites! They're everywhere! There, I'm hoping to see some headlights tonight because right there, well, I'm so zoomed out, right there, and then that road hugs that freaking rock right there in the middle and goes all the way down to the flat parts down here. But to give you some other scale, so this is where the camera was set up at my camp, and it's shooting across the canyon to Hurrah Pass. And as you can see in the center of the map, that's where the camera is shooting from. And to the bottom right, that's where I'm actually shooting where the cars are driving up. And the crazy thing is you can barely see the headlights, and they only flicker a couple times in this image. But as you can see where the arrow is, just above the arrow you can see a headlight, and it turns in and then it's going to come right back out in just a second, and that's all you see. Isn't that crazy? There's nothing really like camping in this canyon, a canyon that many hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people every year pay $25-$30 to come and visit. I got the ability to camp overnight in this canyon, which is wonderful.